the tutorial even. You have to clean your truck as part of the tutorial. We're gonna stop here, make sure we get all these. And then once it's done charging, you can do it again. Oh, brother. Hey there, everyone. Caden here from Castlecraft Studios, bringing you another episode in the devlog series for the game I'm making called Deadwood Drive. If you're new here, this is a game I'm making called Deadwood Drive. You drive around log in a town called Deadwood Drive, and as you progress throughout the game, weirder and weirder things happen in this town. You eventually find this magic power and do all sorts of cool things. If you're not new here, this is the next update, and there has been quite a bit since the last episode. I'm not going to dive much into it right now without just showing you the screen. Tutorial is essentially done. The UI looks a lot better. Everything feels a lot better. So yeah, let me just jump in. Okay, so right off the bat, here's the main menu. We're going to click New Game. We're just going to run through this. Run through the tutorial as I have it right now. And I'll just talk along the way. So right off the bat, we got driving instructions. I'm going to pause it real quick. Okay, so it's a little bit changed here. I've got a resume game. I'll respond top right. The map's right here. The map's not fully done on the legend and all that, but the map is here. It works. You can reset it, go back. Let's see what other new things we have right off the bat. In our settings, we have the main volume. We have the ambient music volume. And just for right now, I'm going to turn the ambient music down a little bit. I'm going to save it. And those settings do save now. Before they didn't save, they save now. Okay, so let's see here. Let's get going. So you can see on the mini map we got a mission marker going towards Vicky. And another thing you probably noticed right off the bat, two things probably, is there's an FPS counter. So now when people download the game and play it, I can see what they're running at and help me on performance-wise where we're at. And then secondly, that orange ready sign, and it kind of looks like a teleporter. And if you don't say, it actually is a teleporter. I'm not going to get much into the teleportation right now, other than that it is available in the tutorial for the time being. I'm not going to explain how it gets there from the story. It's just to mess around with, to have fun with. And once we get on this straightaway, I will show you guys the teleporter, okay? So if you press P, the teleporter pops up, and then you go through it and you shoot. And then it charges. Takes about, I think, 10 seconds to charge, and then once it's done charging, you can do it again. Boom. And that's, I'm wanting to work that into the game, but I just wanted to throw that into this tutorial playthrough, just so my friends who are testing it out with me have more stuff to play around with. And Vicky's going to meet us here, as the objective says, at the lumberyard. So we're going to pull off over here into the lumberyard and wait for her. And now we have a guy named Jack over here, but we're not gonna talk to Jack just yet. We will. It's part of the tutorial, just not right this moment. And you can see, if I pause it, one of my favorite things I've implemented in this update is the dirt on truck. So now, and as we play more, we'll see it more. And it's part of the tutorial even. You have to clean your truck as part of the tutorial. There's dirt being generated on this bad boy. So if we wait right here for Vicky to come and talk to us, you can see she's right there next to us now. We're going to stop and just wait for her. Maybe we're not close enough. Let me go over here. There she is. And it looks like one of her wheels is bugged out, but that's okay. Your first mission awaits, and you can see the UI looks a little bit better. Okay, let's go full screen. Logging instructions. Now the logging lights up when you're just close to it. So before V1 up until now, early V2 even, you would still have to hover those trees to get the color, and now you just get close to them, they light up. And now we got a new sound effect as well on these trees, so listen to this. And one more thing, there's a visual effect when you get rid of the trees too. So now it sounds like wood breaking, and you have a little bit of a dust cloud poofing off that tree when you click it. So if we do this, we got those, and now we got that mission marker off of the map. Now I have noticed that sometimes the dialogues will flip the marker of the player to be misaligned. So all you got to do is save that. And if you're in the game, you could respawn or restart the game, but I'm just going to do this because for me it's actually a little bit quicker. Okay. So now that we fixed the marker, we lost a log, but who cares? We're going to finish out this mission, and what we're doing right now is we're clearing this path of trees for Vicky, and if we look along this path, there are some trees we got to clear. So we're doing that. And the truck is getting more and more dirty the more we play. It does hit like a maximum level of dirtiness, and then it won't get any dirtier. But it does have multiple levels of dirt that get applied, and then a car wash here in just a moment we'll get to that you can clean your truck. And it's free. I'm back and forth on charging you for that, but essentially the way it's working out is it's going to be free because in order to do any upgrades to your truck, your truck has to be clean. So we're going to get these trees right here, like that. And who cares if we lose them all? I don't. You know, if you're a perfectionist or one of those 100%ers and you want to get every single log in this whole game and get it sold, by all means, please do. Now up here I had to do a little bit of code magic to get the game to not break on any sort of cliffs. But we turned this into a pretty good sizable canyon. Definitely don't want to fall off in there now. Okay. We're going to stop here. We need to make sure we get all these trees. There we go. It's pretty easy to get all the trees too if you just take your time and stop all the way before you click them. I'm just too much of in a rush a lot of the times to get all those to land right. Don't really care. I'm gonna make it to where, yeah, of course, if you get more trees from the missions and sell them, that's gonna be better. I mean, if you look now, actually, before I keep blabbering, we're supposed to go talk to Jack, so we actually need to turn around and go back to Jack. Is it when you pause it that this messes up? I'm confused. My marker's messed up. What we're going to do is we're going to save it and respawn. Now my marker's fixed. Still got my logs. If we can make it back to Jack, he's going to tell us the next thing to do. Talk to Jack. Now Jack is the lumberyard guy. Lumberyard Jack, you know, pretty classic. And he's a good guy. You know, Vicky's a good lady. Jack's a good guy. You're going to notice based on characters' colors pretty much if they're good or bad. And so the green folks are good. But you're going to notice the last guy of this tutorial, Jerry, the guy who runs the auto shop. He's Jack's brother. He's not green, and I need to fix those screeches on dirt. He's not green, he's orange. So he's not necessarily red bad, you know what I mean? But he's not necessarily green good either. He's orange. So let that be a little bit of a hint there for his story in the game. I'm going to save it just in case I crash. Oi! My logs! Damn, I'm actually keeping more than I thought I would have. Oh, brother. Oh, brother. Okay. We got 4 logs. And now you'll notice over here when you have logs, there's where you sell the logs, is on this platform. But we're going to talk to Jack first and see what he says. Now, Wilson, thank you, man. You are a great artist. I'm using Jerry. This is actually Jerry's artwork since he's primarily orange for both Jack and Jerry right now in the tutorial since they're brothers in the story anyways. But just keep in mind that Jack, his character design is Jerry right now until I get that Jack design from Wilson. So we're going to sell this stuff. Boom. Sold. And now we're going to go talk to, what is it? Meet Vicky for your reward. Now we could go back through the dirt road one more time and go talk to Vicky, but I'm gonna take the highway. And here's where that jump is. I put some trees that you have to collect first, plus to give you some more money if you ever need more money, but we're gonna take this way. And then after we talk to Vicky, I want to show you guys the newest part of the map, the craziest part of the map that really ties in where the magic power of Deadwood comes from. And it's right on the library, essentially. Pretty much where it was before, but it's way better than it was before. The teleportation landing zone. Another reason I wanted to come this way is to show you guys the factory. Look at that. I don't have pretty much anything of Deadwood besides these couple buildings here. Another power factory right here. But I do have that factory in the distance, and man, it looks ominous. Oi! I don't know why my marker it wants to get misaligned sometimes. It's got to be from the dang dialogues. But we're going towards Vicky over here, back at the library. Let's get my headlights on. Okay, she's over here. She's gonna give us 50 coins. Thank you so much. Here's 50 coins. Need anything, come find me at the library. Go meet Jerry at the auto shop and see if he needs any work. See if he needs any work done. But before we do that, we're gonna save it. We're gonna respawn so I get that marker right. And what I want to do now is show you this over here. So over here is an open spot in the trees. If we come down here. Okay, so I'm coming back down here because it was getting dark and you couldn't really see what was going on. So I'm coming down here during the daytime so you guys can see this. This is the new teleportation landing site behind the library where the teleporter from Jerry's mission takes you in V1 behind the library, that big glowing spot. And you also wind up there, when you fall through the hole when you're trying to find Thomas. But this is where that is now. So it's actually going to spit you out right here on this flat part. But really, that's like a giant... Let me turn back around so you can see it. It's like a UFO / meteor crash site. Instead of just being a big glowing thing in the forest, it actually is something else. So now there's just a big hole, a big crater that goes down, 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 and there's a giant glowing ball at the bottom. So yeah. So we're gonna get out of here, get out of this crater, get back up here to the library. Our mission right now is to go talk to Jerry, and if you look, Jerry is way over here. He's actually gonna be the first building. I guess the library is really the first building of Deadwood, but the auto shop is really the first building inside city limits of Deadwood. We're right over here. So if we go this way. What the hell? Did y'all see that? The marker just flipped. I just watched it. I literally just watched it. That was weird. Interesting. So we're heading towards the auto shop. And then really, once we get there, we can talk to Jerry and I can show you guys the car wash, and then we can call it good on this playthrough update. Look, sneak peek, whatever you want to call it. Hey, don't hit the trees. Probably gonna hit the trees. Oh, barely. Okay, so we're here at the auto shop. Talk to Jerry. Hello there, stranger. My name's Jerry. I run this here shop and all of the Deadwood gas stations. You can upgrade your truck as long as it's clean. Go wash your truck, and then I can show you how the shop works. I'm gonna hit that gas can. We're going to skirt. The camera changes a little bit. You drive through here. Car wash noise, and you come through, and your truck is all clean. And that's pretty much the playthrough of the tutorial right now. So that's pretty much all the major updates. Let me see here. We talked about the map update. Actually, before we go any further, or before we hop off of here, I should say, I did want to do this. Zoom out and show you guys this landing site. See this? So here's the library, and then like I said, there's that break in the trees, and then it's all the way over here, and this is what it looks like from above. See that? So that's the meteor crash site. And then over here is going to be Deadwood, but right now it's pretty much nothing. We got one set of buildings here, and then the auto shop. And that's pretty much the updates. Alright, thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed what you saw. I hope you go download the tutorial and play through it. Let me know what you think. As always, if you're new to this thing and you enjoy it and you're not already subscribed, please do that to see more going forward. Like the video to support me, and all that good stuff. And I believe we covered all our bases today. And until next time, guys, peace.